Welcome to the bioTrack live demo. We'll start with the login screen. Your producer ID is assigned by bio. It's a 7-digit number. This is the welcome screen of bioTrack. On the right-hand side, we have release notes to update you on any changes to the program. And on the left-hand side, we have an overview of the screens. The benefit of having an internet-based software is that you will have access to the changes the next time you log in, rather than trying to update a desktop version. The first step in bioTrack is the administrative details. Under producer information, you can make sure that we have the most up-to-date contact information for you, including address, email address, phone numbers, and the herd letters for your tattoo. Under location structure, you can set up the physical locations of your animals on your farm as well as your management groups. I'll start by adding a new premises. Under location name, you can use whatever name you would like to call your farm. For example, if you wanted to call it the home farm. You could also use lot and concession number or road and address number. Under premises ID, you can use a number assigned by an organization such as Entrees for producers in Ontario, or similar provincial numbers, or any municipal tax number. It's whatever number you wish to use, or you can leave it blank. Now we have our home farm premises. We can add further levels within the home farm. So you'll notice we can save a barn or a pasture to this premises. So in a rotational pasture setting, I might label my pastures A, B, and C. I can save those. I can also save a cost to the pasture if I choose. So now you'll see under our home farm, we have the premises level of home farm, and the barn or pasture is pasture A. We can add further levels to the location structure to include group for management groups. For example, if I calved twice a year, I could save the management group within the location. This location structure is useful for sorting animals as well as performing events to animals. bioTrack can have multiple users, which allows you to keep track of the person who enters data. And they can create their own username and login. So as you can see, we have one user with a unique login. bioTrack has the ability to save animals with 5 unique IDs, including the biotattoo, the RFID number, for Canadian producers that is the CCIA number, ear tag or management number, as well as registration name and ID from a breed association. In addition to those 5 names, producers can create up to 3 unique identities to allow you to capture as much information as you would like on your animal. For example, if you register in the United States and in Canada, you could save both registration names and IDs. A unique feature of bioTrack is how we save animals and how you can view animals. Animals are viewed in the grid, which is completely customizable to report as much or as little information as you're interested in. We have a few basic grids that are available to producers once they log in, including the basic cow grid. So you can view the current inventory, last year's inventory, or your last 3 active years inventory. You can change the number of records you view per page to your total number, or multiples of 50. You can sort the columns by clicking on the header title. You can sort by multiple columns by holding the Shift key and clicking the second column to be sorted. Another neat feature of the grid is the fact that you can add and remove columns of data to view. For example, you could remove progeny count by clicking and dragging. and you can add a number of calves weaned if that was a number that you were more interested in. The data is never deleted. It's stored and completely safe in our database. This just allows you to view only the columns of data that are important to you as a producer. By clicking Save Layout As, you can now save this layout. You can save this layout to refer to in the future. The grids for sires and calves are similar. Sires and cows are viewed by year of inventory, and again are sortable in the same way. The calf grid is viewed by calving season. You can save as many seasons in a year as you would like. For example, this herd calves twice a year, in winter and summer, and so they have 2 seasons saved per year. bioTrack is events driven. Events are performed to groups of animals or singles. The only screen that has to be performed to one animal at a time is the Add Purchase screen. This is a screen that you'll add all new animals to your herd, including purchased animals and homegrown calves. As you can see, we capture the dam and sire information first. The drop-down menus are listed with your active inventory. If you've purchased an animal and their parents are from if you've purchased an animal and their parents may be in the database, you can search for them this way and use them as a parent without adding them to your inventory. We actively add the common AI sires from the major companies to the database, so you shouldn't have to add the AI sires. They should be already listed. When you enter calf data, you can save as much information as you like on the calf, or the minimum, which includes the ear tag, sex, birth date, and tattoo. I'll take a minute to explain the bio tattoo. Similar to a breed association tattoo, we have herd letters to identify herd of birth, management number, and year code. In addition, because we work with multiple breeds and crossbred animals, we associate a breed code at the beginning of the tattoo. As you can see here, ON represents our crossbred animals. As well, we assign a generation code at the very end, C. This letter will change when the letters recycle back to A in 2013. If you don't know the dam and sire of the animal that you're entering, then you need to assign a breed designation. We can save up to 4 breeds per animal, and in the case that it's completely unknown, you can choose crossbred 100%. For animals that are purchased, you can also assign purchase details such as cost and date. And again, at the bottom, we have the username, the person that applied the details. There are several events that can be applied to each animal. Those include animal movement, either within your groups to different locations on your farm or between management groups, or to another producer in the case of a transfer or a loan. You would use this event for any situation where you retain ownership of the animal, but it does leave your operation. Health and vaccination events can be captured to cover everything from AI synchronization to antibiotic treatment to vaccination. Expenses can be applied to locations or to animals within locations. Sales capture date, cost, and who the animal was sold to. Death is applied to animals that are culled or removed from the herd. And weaning and yearly